who puts on his afterburners, takes on Walpuya. There's a slight deflection at the last touch, coming off Thierry to give Mohun Bagan the opener of the Indian Super League.
Ashish Rai. And a chance! Fast past the white line! And into the sky blue letterbox! A postcard from Alberto Rodriguez!
And Alberto finishing it, completing the attack with a side-footed finish to beat Ferba fair and square this time.
The centre-back opens his account. Into the box. Oh, and it's looped in. And nobody saw that coming. But Dipendu can celebrate.
The only person, the only player that does is Dipendu. But what's it?
Aldrin. A good meet. Oh, it's gone over the line.
Are they looking for the foul now on Gurmeet as that ball drops? Perfect header from Aldrin back into the middle. He's got to catch that. He's missed it, Didn't have his hands properly on the ball. He's entitled to go for that Subasic Bose. Let's be honest. There, why didn't he just catch it?
Next to it. Sahal for Jason Cummings!
It's from 12 yards in, and he'll hit the target. Not only that, 9 times out of 10, he'll hit the back of the net. Jason Cummings again. The smiling assassin attacks the ball, puts it right in the corner.
Liston takes, Greg Stewart's touch! It's Jamie McLaren! And this rate, he can light a ball of good quarter!
And this is not how we would have expected it. A little flick on from the corner, but that's what top strikers do. They're lurking in the right positions. Stewart gets it, just puts it in the right area, and that's what Jamie McLaren does best. Attacks the ball in the 6-yard area. Greg Stewart will have to pick out.
Stewart's ball in. Another header! And is the captain! Subasic Bose makes it 2-0!
I suppose he was the man who was fouled for this free kick. And that's the best way to punish them.
We're getting into each other's positions when the games are starting to gather in. Greg Stewart now more free, very free, and unfettered.
Just no one even close to him as he drifts inside Gaurav Bora. And you just can't give Greg Stewart that much time and that much space in front of goal. He will punish you. And that's exactly what he's done. Just side-footing it into the net.
Absolutely. Greg Stewart, nice little reverse ball again. Manvir looking to release it early into the near post and just swept in by Jamie McLaren. And the Mariners draw first.
His second goal. And what a beautiful finish. What an experience finish, showing all the wealth of experience that Jamie McLaren brings to this league. And it's not a Ferrari, it's a McLaren getting on the score sheet one more time in his second game.
Chicken Gill, 10 goals last season, and the first one this season in the derby. And surely now that gives Mohun Bagan the 3 points that takes them second. Dimi Petratos, the man for the big occasion.
Spot and shows why he is so important to this Mohun Bagan Super Giants squad. Steps up, confident that he's going to score. And there is that walk.
Season. Oh, lovely ball through. Here's Manvir in on goal. It's a precision pass. It's Manvir Singh, and Mohun Bagan take the lead. But it is made by one of the passes of the season so far between.
What a pass. That's why he's brought to Mohun Bagan Super Giants, just for those sorts of reasons. Saji comes crashing through, trying to get something on the end of it, and look at Manvir go. He was not going to pass, and he was not going to miss from there. It's marvellous from Manvir yet again. God had him that first half.
It is whipped to the back post. And Subasic Bose arriving to score once again. Well, no one picked him up. It's a perfect delivery from Greg Stewart.
Subasic cannot believe his luck. Nobody picked him up. Nobody identified the run. and all he had to do was just squeeze himself in there between a couple of defenders.
Here's the corner, Manveer! That's how you do it! Is that our partnership again? Dimi Petratos to Manveer Singh!
Put some power on this as he's jumping away. He's got terrific amount of power, and unlucky for Amrinder, he gets two hands to it, pushes it, but it's gone in off the post.
Swinger from Petratos. There's a head to that. Fizzing around! And Tom Aldred fires home! Nobody picked him up, and it's a great finish from the central defender.
Defender's ball watching on the second phase of attack. Deflections in. Alberto Rodriguez wins the first header, and then Tom Aldred had all that space to himself, took his time, and a full volley to rattle that net of Albino Gomes. Gets the opener to get a block in the way.
Liston. Still going. Liston. Still going. Liston! Finally! Liston Colasso! A huge sigh of relief.
That moment. Listen, Colasso going past defenders like they're not even present. Gets a little lucky with the deflection, but then showing his composure.
Good ball. Manveer brings it down. Albino Gomes has come a long way out. McLaren waits in the middle. McLaren! Unselfishly done by Manveer Singh. It's a lovely cushion touch, because if he hadn't taken that touch, it would have gone a little bit wider, and Albino Gomes might have been the favourite to get that ball, but
he's on it again. Jason Cummings! How fashionable!
Jason Cummings dedicate that goal to his dog. He's got a tattoo on his leg there, and what a finish it was. And it all started with the other Scotsman, Greg Stewart, getting that little turn, and what a pass, just feed it inside the box, and he made it look so...
Ashish Rai. Manveer has to go central. Oh, what a strike from Manveer!
Everyone just sat off of him. You're thinking Manveer's coming inside, he's looking for a teammate, looking for someone to combine with. Just runs out of, there's no options, and then once it opens up and there's no defenders there.
Liston. Taking it past Dinesh. Now Liston lines one up! The control and chaos!
Sky things over, but this is what he's done very, very well today. He's just jinked it, slowed things down, and then that composure now to just bend the ball and find that back of the net. That is bent into perfection into that far corner, and this is something he's added to his game this season, and I think that's just a wonder goal. Really, really good goal from Liston Colasso. That's the best angle, that's fantastic.
Ashish Rai. He's taken a shot. Oh, that's a problem. Sachin Suresh spills it into the path.
Doesn't he just try and catch the ball? He's pushed it back into play. We're seeing it far too often this season, Puller, where goalkeepers are trying to keep it alive and not pushing it to the side away from danger, pushing it back into the middle. And like...
Towards Petratos!
Defence, and Ashik bringing him on has really helped. He's nicked that, he's deflected that. That's Cummins' goal, that is, all day. There you go, Petratos into the box, Johnny on the spot.
Basubashish, big block. Oh, what a screamer!
Paid dividends. The pressure was mounting. Subasic had a go, but how about this? You want a goal of the season, contender? Here you go. 5 minutes into stoppage time, and the centre-back hits it like an absolute exercise.
Referee watching for the encroachment. Here comes Petratos against Hrithik. Went high. Hrithik gets right, but the penalty's too good once more.
They've gone for Goa, and they've got their just rewards. And this is a fantastic penalty. Right into the corner of the side netting from Dimi Petratos.
Fifth corner.
Mohun
Bagan, get one back in.
You don't come out straight like that. You've got to go forwards to attack.
McLaren. slots it in the bottom corner.
And of course, the man with the Midas touch. I'm never going to forget his first snap from the game the other week. 4 touches in the first half.
Ball played in by Tapa. And it finds the back of the net.
In that, Anurag Tapat gets himself an assist as well for that ball into the box. A looping ball over Ravi, giving him no chance, and that's probably the game gone now.
Liston to chase, and Liston will chase it and set it up beautifully. And Arshdeep has been unable to keep it out. It trickled in almost in slow motion.
Great strike from him, but again it's another goalkeeping error that means it's going to be a simple goal in the end. It's hit the defender and gone in. Sahal's hit the target, but is that an own goal because it's come off Sapic before going in?
Liston slightly wider now. Past Robbie, beautiful ball. A confusion.
Onside, Liston skips. He is onside, he's dived in. I mean, I'm struggling to know why this has taken so long to give it. Sapic has put it straight onto his head.
Cummings is stronger. McLaren. Jason Cummings! Boy band hair and laser beam eyes!
What a strike that is! I expected it to maybe take a touch. He's caught everybody off guard there. The perfect pass from McLaren, followed by the perfect finish from Cummings.
One times he liked to play that high line.
Jimmy McLaren, one-on-one only in the derby! Another frantic, zapping start to a game!
Place with all his cleverness, gets in front of Hector Eustace, beats him for space like a McLaren does, and gets into the lead in 2 minutes of this game.
Cummings into it, Aldred, knocked back to a Subhashish boss. In goes the back heel.
Go and attack the ball, anything can happen. Aldred gets up well, heads it back in. Cheeky little flip there from Subhashish Bose, but he will not care at all.
Stewart lifts it in. And Liston Colosso!
Abracadabra! To say, it's a Golasso from Colosso. 20 yards out. It's dropping on that right foot, but it drops just right. Stewart involved. McLaren goes and puts the challenge in.
And it comes from Liston. Jason Cummings puts it back. McLaren twists. And then the attempt. Subhashish Bose! He scored his first of the season against them. He scores his 5th.
Bashish, the boss, Bose, getting his 5th of the season. Equally, Matata Fall a couple of seasons ago with 5 goals. And he didn't have to work too hard for it, but he took great composure to take a touch inside the 6-yard box. It's a beautiful little reverse there from Dippendu. And what about the finish?
Cummings. It's so problematic.
There's a great ball in. It's all about the delivery from Jason Cummings. Hello, remember me. Jose
Cummings. McLaren, how smart was that? How incredible.
How cute was this little touch from Jamie McLaren? It was unbelievable. And how about the idea and the thought process of the left back, Subhashish Bose, just going towards the goal, going towards the danger area.
Cummings. Nice little floater towards Manveer.
Gets a little yard for himself and knows that Manveer will arrive at the far post. Manveer makes the...
Defending. Manveer in the middle, in towards McLaren. Jamie McLaren! He doesn't get many touches, but when he does...
Stay against the Australian for the better part of this game. Jamie McLaren is so good and deadly in these areas. The touch is outstanding. The finish, even better. J-Mac brings it back and it's 1-0.
Stewart just turned his back on Novoselic. Forward by Abhishek. Liston Colasso! Craig Stewart's claiming he got the final touch. Just flicked up his chest maybe from Liston Colasso.
Craig Stewart's claiming that's come off his leg there. Going to get a good look at it here. No, maybe. Maybe just grazed a couple of hairs of the Scotsman. The serpent in the box, Liston Colasso. What a great ball in. I'm not too sure who's...
Oh, that's given away. Chance easy for McLaren. But it's a defensive error by Punjab. McLaren has his second of the match.
And then Cummings gets himself an assist. Jamie McLaren with a simple little finish, but he's a goal hunter. This is what he's paid his money for. In front of goal, he doesn't miss.
Adrian Luna's back there on defensive duty. Liston still in possession. Comes to Cummings. And wouldn't you just know it? Against the run of play, McLaren. Well, it took them to the 56th minute to break the deadlock against Punjab in their last match. That was a McLaren strike when he'd only touched the ball about 5 or 6 times in the first half. Cummings over the top. McLaren!
Inside the first half, just an incredible little sweeping move, and who else? Jason Cummings put it on a plate. What a finish!
How difficult a technique is that? The ball's dropping over your shoulder. And Alberto Rodriguez on the mark once again.
From that sort of angle, what's the number 21 here? One touch and then comes around and hits it with enough power through bodies that nobody could get a piece of it. Sachin Suresh was rooted to the ground and it stayed low, took a little nick.
Petratos. On a shooting chance again! Dimi Petratos!
Brought on to do exactly this, give him the ball, he's had a few chances, picks it up, picks his corner and just guides that into the back of the net. It's an absolutely fantastic finish from Dimi Petratos, one that deserves to be the match winner.
Have now gone 600 minutes without conceding a goal, and Jamie McLaren is through on goal. Hit with such certainty and sophistry.
As Van Nie's gone to clear it, he's cleared it towards his own goal, and that's where the advantage is to the attacker. Can't be called offside in that position. And once he's beaten the back line and he's through, McLaren is not going to miss from there. Absolutely no chance for footballer Chenpa.
Liston gathering pace. Petratos asking for it. Falls into his path. Dimi Petratos back among the goals.
The danger, this is what's going to happen against a team that's in form. Dimi Petratos will be absolutely delighted. He doesn't catch it well. It's come off of his shin, but it doesn't matter because the most important thing is it's ended up in the back of the net. The rebound's fallen to Dimi. I think it's coming to...
Boris' header goes from back to west.
Heard him shouting earlier on in the half, so what Boris is doing here I don't know, because it looks as though he's going to go and take that, but the cushion header back, it's possibly, and it's a horrible thing to say, the best own goal of the season because he's cushioned that header back into the goal, but
and now Greg Stewart can he finish it? The Indian Super League shield wrapped up.
Jingan gets caught with the ball there. Brave from Cummings to go and attack it. It falls to the feet of Stewart. And is there ever going to be another end result than this?
Well, they haven't scored from a direct free kick this season. Mohun Bagan. Oh, they have now, though! Jason Cummings! Right on cue.
Foot of his own, and he puts it right into the corner. Albino Gomes at full stretch. What a perfectly executed free kick.
Jason Cummings!
Full calm finish from Cummings, as you would expect. We said that the pressure was building, it was mounting all the way through that.
Apuya shapes up for it! That has slammed the senses!
Exactly what it is. Hanaru Tapa waits for support. Apuya, bang! Right in that top corner and says thank you very much. We want to go to the final. And is that the nail in the coffin?
Cummings! He is their James Bond! A stormtrooper! He is Batman and the Joker!
In the last playoff games, and he went the other side, if you remember, in the last semi-final. He goes the opposite direction. Gurpreet Singh Sandhu guessed the correct.
McLaren! A touch of grandeur in this grand final and this grand stadium!
Or entry point into the box, something different for Mohun Bagan. And the poacher, the player who knows where the back of the net is, Jamie McLaren, is intelligence personified, awareness.